and YouTube. What up? What up? Motherfucker, yeah. Let's get. And here are the peeps.
Hello.
What up, my friends? All right. Broken Halo, welcome. Venomous, Lucrezia, Christy, welcome. Do you need to kick that on?
No.
Hello, Julie Bow. Jack McClellan, Reaper SS13, Michael Cobb, Rilo84, George Miller, Agent, Kiwig, Bambi7, Pops Pub Runner, Sherry, Jose, Hog Wild. Welcome everyone to the live stream. Hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. Douglas Cherry, not Jacoby, Kim Claremont, 0 Hour. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Julie Bow says, hi, beautiful angel DL, Teach, and Father D. Hope you are well. Thank you, Julie Bow. James Van Heel, Bubba, Mary G, Scary Mary, or is it Scary Mary? Lisa, Donald Fricker, Jem, Chan, Sheila, what's going on? Sheila, good to see you here today. She says, hello, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful week. Hello, Teach.
Hello.
And I am just seeing her, so I'm going to give her a hug.
Hi.
No hug for you, dirty rat. I'll let you slide in first.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not close to done yet. I'll be another minute or so, buddy.
Oh, good. Sheila says, hello, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful week. Hello, Teach. Wait, I just read that. I do that a lot, don't I? Otter TV, welcome. Venomous says, I never ever get notified you're online. That is weird and it sucks. I can't say I'm surprised. Yes, Tej is here. She flew in last night from the UK. How long are you going to be here?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks! That was a Total Recall reference. Venomous says, ooh la la, I adore her. We all do. And he says, afternoon, how are you? Much love. I am doing fantastic. I hope you had a fantastic weekend yourself. Good to see you here. Randy Warrior, how are you doing, my dear? Your friend is here with us. UC Maddox says, who is this? UC Maddox, I think your question.
New life, who did this?
Yeah, who it is. I think your question is a good reason for a station identification break. So for those of you who are showing up for the first time and wondering who the hell we are, what's going on here, and what this is all about, I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury out of Salt Lake City. These are my partners in crime. Next to me is our drummer, bass player, and so much more. You may give your confession to Father Demori. Behind us is Tej. She flew out from the UK last night. She helps run shit behind the curtain for I Bleed Mercury. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and the dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check out our music on all streaming platforms. We live stream here on TikTok and YouTube every Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And that's what this is all about. We don't do a whole lot of self-promotion here. This is really just a time for good friends to hang out, share a few laughs, good vibes, and as Father DeMori likes to say,
it's our decompression chamber for the end of the week. Make sure you got enough fuel to deal with all the assholes that are surely going to come your way in the days ahead.
Well said. Rebecca Sue Robinson says, hey, my friend. Hello, Rebecca. Good to see you here. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Sheila says she must be tired.
I was yesterday, but not today. I'm okay.
We let her sleep in.
Angela, thank you for sharing the live stream. Much appreciated. Venomous says, how have you been? What's new? Living the dream. We are all extremely busy trying to fund this thing and keep it on the tracks. We just released a updated version of Resist, which again you can hear on all streaming platforms with Father DeMori on drums and bass. The previous version had program drums and
Program
bass. And if you haven't heard it, I recommend that you do because he absolutely crushed it.
Thank you.
Randy says, my bestie.
Hi. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Cannot wait. Oh.
Angela says, hi, I am new here. Angela, welcome to the I Bleed Mercury Coven. Pleasure to have you here, and thank you for the follow. Angela says, she is so pretty.
Thank you.
We agree. Venomous says, look at that beauty.
Look at it.
Ain't talking about us.
Would you just look at it? Would you look at this? Would you just look at it?
If only I cared enough, 13 says, I've heard some stuff about this Tej person.
Yeah, you have no idea. She's great.
Who is this
She
Gatsby?
is the greatest person on the planet.
Is it Mizzy George? Says, hi, hello Mizzy, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you here. Angela says, she is so pretty. XO, XO, XO. Rochelle, what's going on, my dear? My sister from another mister says, hi, you DL, Padre Teach, and the rest of my coven fam. Love you all. We love you too, Rochelle. Good to see you here. Hope you and your DL had a wonderful weekend. Your face is cut off. Your fucking face is cut off.
Carve half of my face off as well. Get over it.
No, you just scoot in. In wed. Angela, thank you for the hearts. Missy George, thank you for the follow. UC Maddox says, so you guys are a band. That's cool. Thank you, UC Maddox. Much appreciated. Sheila says, you guys are a cute couple, so sweet.
Thank you.
Well, she's cute. This guy, I don't know about her.
Not a cute person.
Rebecca Sue Robinson says, yes, I did. Thank you. Rebecca, you are most welcome. Mizzy George says, love your lips. Who you talking about? I think we all have pretty banging lips. Angela, thank you for the heart puff. Randy Warrior says, girls' day.
I'm so excited.
Oh, tomorrow, yeah. Yeah.
Venomous Lucrezia says, how is your girlfriend? His or mine?
Mine's right here.
Both fantastic.
Probably referring to you.
Missy George, thank you for the hearts. Much appreciated. Truly appreciate the kind words and support from everyone. Public Access Channel 7 says, ooh, what's this? I think you stumbled into cyberpunk vampire land. I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury. If you're into bands, excuse me, And artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie. You will love I Believe Mercury. You can check out our music on all streaming platforms. We live stream. Damn, that was a mouthful.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. Talent.
No, I don't know about that. Repetition.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, there you go. We live stream here on TikTok and simultaneously on YouTube every Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sheila says, I'm doing good. I'm nonstop moving by the time Monday morning. I'm exhausted for work. Sheila, moving is a bitch, and I'm glad that you could make it here to the live stream.
Sure.
Angela says, you guys have such a cool vibe. Angela, thank you so much. That is exactly what we're going for. Did I read that?
Yeah.
Okay. Raven, what's going on, Raven, my dear, says, Teach, hi all, tackle hugs. Raven, I was just checking out some of your TikToks before the live stream. You are adorable and hilarious. Venomous says, yours, DL, duh. Laughing laugh. Well, you could be talking about these two here behind me. But she is doing fantastic. Thank you. Philip Winkler, thank you for the follow. Philip says, oops, meant freak, yeah, keep it family friendly. My fault.
Oh, you're
No
cool,
worries.
man. We're easy going here, but appreciate the caution.
Randy Warrior says, and I guess this is for you, Teach.
Yeah.
Mom said hi. She's so excited to see you
I'm so
too.
excited to see her too.
Raven says, nice. I have some David Bowie Labyrinth skips I'm fixing up before posting. I cannot wait to see those. Sheila says, how is Rosie? She is doing fantastic. Just came back from a almost week-long vacation to San Francisco. CV and Jack says, been hiding, haven't scrolled past you in a few. CV, we were on hiatus for a spell working on a new release that just dropped a few weeks ago, but we are back on regular live stream schedule every Sunday, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard.
Oh.
Philip Winkler said, no, I said, fuck yeah, when I found you all. No worries, friend. The fact that you cared enough to be worried about things like tact and decorum is high class. So thank you.
Right.
Zipper Wagner says, good afternoon. Love to see all three of you.
Yeah,
Zippo, thank you, my
Right.
friend.
That's Wagner Aaron, our good friend.
Yep. Roximo, what's going on, Roximo?
Roximo.
Good to see you here, my dear. We've got Tej in the house. And that is a rare treat.
Yeah.
Wagner says, any new music coming out? We just, 3 weeks to a month ago?
Something like that, yeah.
March 15th, the new version of Resist dropped. You can check that out on all music streaming platforms. It was re-recorded, remixed, and remastered with Father Demori on drums and bass. And in my opinion, it absolutely crushes. You really did an incredible job on that song. You made that fucking song.
Oh, thank you. I did my best to back you up, my friend.
I listened to it. We already know my thoughts. I'm not gonna kick a dead horse, but man, you just absolutely destroyed that fucker.
I appreciate it.
I listened to it and it blows me away every time.
My main concern was not letting you down, so hopefully, you know what I mean, you're right with the...
Well, I appreciate it. You didn't, and I want you to be happy. I mean, you should listen to that and have a degree of pride in that. You should have complete confidence that, yeah, I did pretty damn well. Especially considering the circumstances we were.
I felt it was a fitting addition. I thought I did all right.
Well, good. I think you did substantially better than all right, but I'll settle for that. Roximo says, haven't seen so much beauty on my TikTok feed. Roximo, thank you so much. She's, I think, bringing most of the beauty today. CV and Jack says, good deal. The best to all of you. CV and Jack, thank you, my friend. Truly appreciate the kind words. Randy Warrior says, Teach, the hair looks so good on camera with the light.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it wouldn't show, but it is showing
It
very
shows
well.
like really bright.
Yeah.
Roximo says, the squad is back. Zippo Wagner says, hell yeah, that is awesome. Sweet, love you all. Zippo Wagner, thank you so much, my friend, and thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a loyal supporter. Amanda Greer, thank you for the follow, my dear. Welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Roximo says, so much talent. Wow.
I agree.
that is a heavy compliment. I don't know if that's true. I'm sure I can speak for you. We will strive to be worthy of it.
Right.
UC Maddox says, well, you guys seem pretty cool. I'm going to stick around, I think. UC Maddox, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Sure we all do.
Yeah, glad to have you.
We like to have a cool, friendly vibe here.
Yes, absolutely.
Philip Winkler says, but she says girls don't ever make it. Ugh, the struggle is real.
Context, Philip?
Girls don't ever make it in what fashion?
Yeah,
a little context.
I wonder what he's referring to. Maybe we could help him out.
Oh, Raven said that.
Dancing Bear.
Raven, thank you for the dancing teddy bear. That's a new one on me. I haven't seen that before.
All right.
Zippo Wagner says, love the brotherhood, you two.
Cute.
Right on.
Love the brotherhood, you two.
Yeah.
Ugh. Boy, I'm stumbling through this like a drunken hobo with no legs.
We're working here.
Onyx Raven, what's going on, Onyx? Good to see you here. We got Tej with us today, and hopefully, if you're here for 2 weeks, the next 2 live streams.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sherry Beckwith
Oh.
says, hello, new to your page. Sherry, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you hanging out with us here in the I Bleed Mercury Coven. We do this every Sunday, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Raven says, that was you're amazing teddy bear. Look who's talking, Raven. You're freaking amazing. Philip Winkler says, missed the first part. UC Maddox says, by the way, my name is a play on words. Help me out here.
Do I have to? No.
Oh, shit. Little slow today, guys.
That's okay. I just didn't want to have to say that out loud, really.
No, I don't see it. And
I thought you were very tactfully avoiding the trap.
Yeah.
And I missed it entirely. I don't see it, and
he didn't see the pitfall so much.
Due
he
respect,
right over it.
with due respect, I don't want to see it, especially your toes. I have a special disgust for man toes. If you're out in public, guys, keep those toes covered. They're right up there with your back, crack, and sack on the list of body parts I don't want to see. Philip says, my daughter is 16, plays drums.
Oh, right on.
Wow, that is super cool. Is she in a band? Tej actually just recently started playing drums, and she is killing it. It blows me away how much progress she is making.
Absolutely.
How quickly she's making. Yeah.
Very fast progressions in her abilities.
Sheila says, you are definitely talented, and sure, everyone thinks so too. Sheila, thank you so much. We're trying to embody talent and condense it and share it with the world. Why am I doing this?
1,000 points a lot. Freaking starting on campaign trail. Sound like a politician.
I know. I was just thinking of Trump. He's always doing this, and it's like, dude,
what are you throwing? What are you giving away?
This is a weak gesture. This is like I'm on the
ropes.
I'm on the ropes. I'm playing defense.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
It wasn't me. I was just I didn't
Every
really.
politician has their little.
I didn't.
Clinton had the thumb thing. See my thumb?
Oh,
Make it a
yeah,
point,
yeah,
see
yeah,
my thumb?
yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? They all have a weird.
Bush
They all have
seniors
a
did that
weird.
too.
They all have a weird hand tick. I'm like, is that politics
Yeah.
101? Is to do something confusing with your hand so people don't listen what the fuck you're saying?
Mhm.
And start talking on TikToks and just go. Anyway, like I was saying, every time I have to do something and make a point, I'm gonna do these little duck quack hands like a politician does to freaking distract from the bullshit.
Quack.
I'm spewing out of my mouth. What the fuck?
That's
It's,
funny.
yeah, hand acrobatics is dumb.
Roximo says, energy is so magnetic, been so drawn to the band the second you popped up. Can't wait to see what's next. I can't wait for you to hear what's next. And since the cat's already out of the bag, the next single will be Echoes of Dusk.
Yeah.
And I think amongst these two, it's a favorite so
Yes.
far.
I do like that one a lot. It's a very pensive detour through our discography that is in the forge, waiting to be finished.
Yep. Agreed. Aye. Why am I talking like a leprechaun? Onyx Raven says, where's the OG Coven at?
That Anonymous says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, brother. Neo says, as a prime and an alpha, I always... Okay. let's start. Neo says, as a prime and an alpha, I always had issues getting along with your types. We're actually similar.
Cool.
It,
That is something I don't see very often.
prime
That's
and an
almost like
alpha.
a change of heart.
The whole alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon type of person, whatever you want to call it. I don't really subscribe to the categories. I just try and be an authentic and agreeable and best me, all things considered. And I try and leave the labels on the side. But if you want to, explain what a prime and an alpha typically is in your, and actually, because I don't know how to compare how we're similar if I don't know how you define a prime. I don't even know what a prime is or how you define what an alpha is. That slides from person to person. So I mean, we just barely online met, man. So I'd be very cautious on trying for me to agree to any similarities that I'm, by default unaware of. But sure open to discussion.
Neo, thank you for the roses.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I have been told that I am a typical Virgo. I have no idea what that means. I've been told that I am a Sigma. I have no idea what that means. And apparently I'm told that I'm a Virgo. I'm told that I'm a Sigma. I don't know what those things mean, but I would be inclined to say that I was not those things just so that I am not unduly aligned with any kind of collective, which is something, groupthink, collectives, groups, organizations, cults, political parties, communities. I walk my own path and I don't hang my hat really anywhere. I wear no badges of affiliation with any group or organization, and that's how I like it. Because sooner or later, the representatives are going to come knocking on your door, and they're going to have a list of things that you ought to be thinking, saying, and doing.
They want something from you.
They want the bended knee. And
maybe some money, too.
I refuse. Raven says, managed to nail homemade slime unlike the last time. All we missed was saline solution.
I saw a TikTok the other day of someone making homemade slime and it's made me want to make some, I'm not going to lie.
Make some blue slime.
Okay.
No looking at.
I'm trying.
Betsy 4242. Betsy, what's going on, my dear? Good to see you here again. Folded says vampires.
Yeah,
Got that one.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Well
was
done,
kind of
DL.
obvious.
Yeah, good job.
In the words of Armand, nothing if not vampires. Mikhail Phoenix says, "Hi, girls.
It's stupid.
You hanging out with the girls? Are you there, Mikhail? You see my dick?"
Don't.
Randy Warrior says, "Very Bart Simpson."
There's got to be a way to shut that option off so it doesn't even pop up during lives. You know?
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah.
UC says, "Just UC will do." Sounds good, my friend. Roxy Mo says, "Keep the carpet grippers in their cage."
Carpet grippers. Love it. Carpet grippers. That's a new one. I love that one.
Mhm.
Folded says, with 13 followers. Wow, keep up the great work. Says, "Bahaha, good lord, I'm not sure what is crazier, this or the Christian stream."
The fact that you're still here, Folder, is crazier than any of them.
Yeah.
Stick around here, you're going to have more fun. Batnama says, "Hand movements, nervous energy."
Yeah.
I think sometimes. Especially if you're in a line of work where you're required to lie a lot. Cat's Butte Thing says, "OMG, teed you back."
Yes, I am. The bitch is back.
Onyx Raven, thank you for sharing the live stream.
Yeah.
Claire0902 says, "My daughter is a Virgo. She's scary because I'm a Cancer."
Oh.
You know, guys, I confess I know nothing about astronomy. Philip Winkler says, "Sigma is self-reliant, assertive, nonconformist."
Huh.
Okay. I don't know what to say to that.
The first two, most people would aspire to be those things just by default. I mean, of course, all things considered, most people out there, I would assume, would want to be self-reliant, be able to depend on themselves for whatever came, you know, at them from life. Being assertive is good. That way you don't get walked on by other people, and it's not too forceful where you're pissing people off. It's supposed to be that middle ground, right? Nonconformist. Yeah, that again can be, you know, by default, no brainer. I don't want to just blindly follow everybody. But nonconformist can also be a bad word. It's like someone just wants to be anti all the goddamn time.
Yeah,
Anti-whatever.
contrarian.
Anti-whatever.
You say 2 + 2 is 4. Somebody says, "No, it's not."
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah.
Prove it. Prove it.
You know,
There's one step away from the actually guy. Actually.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. There are times where I will be assertive, and there will be times where I'm calculatedly not assertive, which usually precedes my exit because I just can't be bothered to deal with the tedium of the bullshit. Michael Myers in TikTok says, "Hi."
Hi, big fan, Michael Myers.
Yep.
I was gonna say, but that's
Stabbed
Jason.
anybody we know lately?
That was good. Claire0902 says, "I cannot get over how pretty Teach is."
Oh, thank you.
Teach, yes.
Awfully
You are
kind of
beautiful, my dear.
What a nice person.
Yeah.
And a beautiful soul. You know, Padre sent me a text, and I don't recall what it was in reference to. Something you did, some save, something that you dealt with, handled, took care of, and something really cool. I wish I could remember it. But what I remember most is his text back to me. He says, or texted, "What in the somersault flippin' fuck did we do to deserve this girl?"
Yep.
I was like, right? I
We
don't
haven't
know.
done anything I can think of to deserve her.
Hat says, "Hey, long time no see. Hat, what's going on? We were on hiatus for couple months, but we are back on regular live stream schedule. Every Sunday, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, you can hang out with us. Good to see you back here, my friend. Kate Prince says, hello, stranger. Glad to see you still going strong. Kate, thank you. Much appreciated. Glad to have you back. Good to be back. UC says, you rang? Not for what you may be thinking, my friend. I wasn't ringing for Dick. Is Dick there? Who or what?
Yeah.
Charlotte says, hello, DL, Teach, and Father D. Charlotte, it's good to see
Hi,
you
Charlotte.
in here. I hope you had a lovely weekend. It's been a minute since I've seen you in the live stream. Onyx Raven sharing the live stream like a mad woman. Onyx, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Cat Dog Gang, what's going on, my dear? She says, hey guys, love catching. Thank you. Good catch. Arf, arf, arf. Catching you on my Sunday. Hey, new pretty girl. Cat Dog Gang, thank you so much.
She's not new.
This is Teach. She helps us run shit behind the curtain of I Bleed Mercury. Been there since the beginning. Kashi with Arcane Expressions LLC says, hi, lovely people. Hello, Kashi. Good to see you here. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Onyx Raven sharing the live stream. Thank you so much. Cat Dog Gang, thank you for the hearts. UC says, so are you guys locally famous, etc.? Interestingly enough, people from all around the world know more about us than people in Salt Lake City.
Oh, Roximo kind of covered that as well.
Kate Prince says, Georgia Peaches in the house. Now, when I think of peaches, I don't think of actual peaches. I'll just leave it at that.
I know what you mean.
Are you emojiing with your reference? Are you trying to allude to something?
I mean, peaches is slang for mangoes, cans, mams.
You're silly.
Ma'am.
This is a silly.
Dilly.
This is a silly danger.
Charlotte says, how are you guys doing? Charlotte, we're doing fantastic, my dear. Hope the very same for you. Hat says, are you guys in the UK yet? No, we are not, but we have Teej from the UK here with us.
Yeah.
Staying here with us in Salt Lake City for the next 2 weeks.
Represent the UK.
Bat Anonymous says, thundering here now.
It's warm here. It's great.
It's beautiful here now, but I mean, that could change in a half hour.
Right.
Olivia Resner says, it's been a year, but I'm back now. Love your music. Olivia, thank you so much. Good to have you back here.
Come back.
UC says, is this you guys' full-time job being a band too? Pretty cool so far. UC, thank you for the kind words and the question. No, it is not. It is, I mean, it could well be a full-time job. The business of I Bleed Mercury is like trying to pack 10 pounds of crap into a 5-pound bag. But no, we have full-time careers outside of this. Charlotte says, I didn't see it the last few weeks when I checked.
Alive, you mean?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, and it's weird because some people will say that they saw us on their For You page. So I gave up trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Spent months racking my brain, and I have no more brain to rack. Cat Dog Gang says, I haven't seen her in the light before, that's why I say new. No offense at all, loves.
None taken.
None taken. UC says, this is a nice way to chill from a stressful job for me.
Oh, right on.
UC, I am glad that we could be kind of a cool, chill, hangout place / decompression chamber for you.
Absolutely. What do you do for a living, man?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
What's the stress? Me, I'm a truck driver by trade, and that can get pretty hairy. So, you know, you want to vent, here's the place.
Cat Dog Gang, thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yes, Kate Prince was definitely picking up what I was putting down, or I was picking up what she was putting down. She says, my husband loves my peaches.
I don't see it as cans. I see it as something else.
Moving on. Philip,
that boy's thick.
Philip Winkler says, please come to Tampa and play. I'm a chef and I will cook for you beautiful people.
Yeah.
That is what a freaking amazing offer.
That's really kind of you, man. It means a lot.
I would love to come to Tampa. Stomping grounds for one of our biggest musical influences,
Oh,
Chuck Schuldiner.
yep. A lot of Florida guys came from there. They were like the Morbid Angel crew. Didn't they come from down Florida too?
Yep.
Yep. Those two are ingrained in my roots. And then James Murphy with this Carnate came from Oakland, but hooked up with them was another good influence from that era.
Roxy
Or had a studio
Mo,
in Oakland rather. Anyway.
Post in the Peaches.
Yeah.
Incidentally, this past week, Chuck Schuldiner's nephew put one of his guitars up for auction.
Oh boy. Where on eBay or something?
I'm not sure if it's on eBay
Or like
Reverb
the formal
Like
what do they
an
call it?
auction, yeah.
What do they call it?
like
Sotheby's?
Sotheby's.
Yeah.
I really don't know. It was one of his custom-made green BC Rich stealths.
Ooh.
So like his iconic black one, but green.
Hmm.
Randy Warrior says, "Oh, longer if she loses her passport."
Oh, well, I'm not going to say I'm going to rule it out.
Well, let's start scheming and thieving. Roxy Mo says, James and the Giant Peach taking a whole new meaning right now.
For real.
UC says, a 5-pound bag, I know how that feels. 2 jobs rolled into one. All over the U.S., I think referring to you being a trucker.
No, he's talking about his
just
job.
Oh. UC says, so I have 2 jobs in one, rehabilitation for people and bounty.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the stressful part. Hunting people down, don't want to go back. That's it takes some guts.
I had some connections and was looking into getting into that years ago, but the market fell out. Betsy says that would be awesome. UC says based in Ohio at the moment.
Cool.
Philip Winkler says good vibes being sent for them truck drivers. Huge respect.
Oh, thanks, man.
Philip, thank you so much, my friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. Cat Dog Gang says, in the great words of Nicolas Cage, I can eat a peach for hours. That's great. That's just.
Those are the type of words that would be immortalized, wouldn't it?
Just checking comments on YouTube real quick. Me too, Nick. Me too. Roxy Mo says, this is an escape for me. Glad you saved my gothic heart from being rotted by vanilla straight suburbia.
On the wrong path now, I love that.
Sometimes the wrong one turns out to be the right one. And in re-examining some of the not so great decisions I have made in my life, I realized not too long ago, in fact, that had I made some of those decisions differently, my life would be dramatically different right now. And I may not know these beautiful people. Philip Winkler says peaches are best enjoyed by licking them. The juices.
Oh my God.
Come right out and say it.
Yikes.
Don't mince words.
Don't be subtle. Go ahead. UC says, I had a 25K bail on a 404 charge last week. That one hit hard.
404 the code I'm unfamiliar with. I don't know if you can elaborate on it or want to, but yeah, let us know what happened. It sounds pretty intense.
Get that fool.
Right. Be safe.
Yeah. Roxy Mo says sometimes the most wrong path is the truest path.
That's true. Very, 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 very wise statement.
And if you're blessed to be surrounded by people, they will no doubt be chiming in on what they think that path ought to be.
Yeah.
Philip Winkler says, I'm a chef. I would know. That is a tough, that is a scouring line of work to be in. Much respect. If you make it to chef, you've taken a long stroll through hell.
I used to deliver to a bunch of them. They were some of the most stressed out people that I've met. When I used to deliver for restaurants in my rig, they would be stressed out.
Hat says, are you guys making new music together? We have a lot of songs in the bank, but we will be plowing through it and releasing virtually all of it. Just needs a bit of polish. UC says, without disclosing, they broke a register charge.
Ooh, yeah. Yep, and they don't want to go back. Yeah, be safe, man. I guess if they, past tense, they didn't want to go back, and I guess you got them back and you're still safe, it's a good thing.
Randy Warrior says, I want to be a chef.
And you could be.
Right? She's a great cook. Oh my God.
I think a lot of the stress of being a chef is less the actual cooking. That's probably the fun part, much like us. The fun part is jamming.
Right.
But that's 5% of everything that we have to do.
Preparation and all the other headache is different.
All the other bullshit! Okay.
Down a little bit, there you go.
Roxy Mo says, my peach has fuzz and it's so juicy carrying it around constantly.
Roxy, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Slay.
Philip Winkler says, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, it cost me a couple of marriages. When you're a chef, you're married to your job. No doubt. No doubt.
That's just an art form, too, in its own right, being a chef. You know?
And the business is just merciless.
Right.
It just will grind you into a pulp.
That's got to be a job that has got to be fraught with dealing with Karens, the people you're surveying. You know, take it back. What happened? I just don't like it. What's wrong with it? I don't like it. What's wrong with it? I just don't like it. Oh God, strangle those people. Yikes. Yeah, so I mean, I couldn't be a chef. I'd lose my shit on those people.
Customers.
You don't like it? Here, eat it. Fucking stuff it down their throat. How's it now?
Customers, suppliers, employers, employees, corporate. It's a nightmare. And I had front row seats to somebody who was still walking through that nightmare and has now for 25 years. No wonder that person is so maladjusted.
Yeah. Very, very, very apropos choice of word.
Philip, if you're still plugging along, man, mad respect.
Right.
Randy Warrior says, aw, shucks.
Yep.
UC says, when you're 6'6" and 210, not many people want to play.
Hey, it's a good preemptive strike, so you don't have to get messy. That's good. I mean, if you have to frickin' go toes, and many times if you're on the enforcement end of that, you have rules, they don't, so you got an uphill battle trying to take somebody down. So, mad respect with that.
UC, I'm curious, are you federal or state? And are you guys squared away, or is it strictly non-lethal, less than lethal equipment that you carry? Just curious. Roximo says, "Ah, teach, slay." That was so slay, Father D.
He slays 24/7.
I'll stop.
Roximo says, "This is definitely becoming one of my favorite lives you've done." That's awesome. Thank you, Roximo. Much appreciated. Philip Winkler says, "You all would love some of the food. I am LN2 certified liquid nitrogen.
Oh
Cooking
wow,
so much
that's
fun."
that gastronomy stuff, right? Where they, if I'm not mistaken, they make some freaking wild stuff with
Yeah.
that. I've seen just a couple of shows where they do it. I would love to try some of that stuff.
Philip, I'm curious what, see how I can phrase this. What do you specialize in,
Yeah.
and what is your favorite food? I'm
Or
curious.
or dish to prepare.
Yeah. And are those the same thing? Is your specialty what you enjoy eating yourself? What your favorite foods are, or are they different? I am very blessed in that Rosie is a Mexican national, so I get to enjoy what I think is the best on earth, but I'm probably biased. Kashi with Arcane Expression says, "Karens are the worst. I am in retail sales." Oh, I am sorry. We have to deal with some of the rudest people.
Yeah.
Retail is another soul-sucking hell.
Yeah.
I did
If
that
you're
for a
in
time.
any business that is kneeling at the altar of the customer's always right motto, I feel for you. That is some philosophy that needs to be over fucking thrown, long overdue in this world. Nobody should be given carte blanche the right to treat anybody any certain type of way, much less any way they want to, just because you might spend money there.
Because you're on one side of the
Fuck.
counter.
Fuck that. It's got to be mutual respect or no transaction. Fuck right off at that customer's right shit.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I did that for a time, and then I moved to luxury retail, and that was a whole different ballgame, far, far more enjoyable. Philip Winkler says, "Thank you all. I am humble." Philip, you are most welcome. I give respect because I've had a lot of personal experience. Not directly, I was not directly involved in food service, but know somebody intimately well that has made it their career for many, many years, and it's rough. You've got to love it. It's got to be a passion. I dare say an obsession. That could be the only way that you would be able to survive it. It is ridiculous. Roximo, ridiculously challenging and difficult. Roximo says, "OMG, I have news. I've been on keto carnivore diet for 2 weeks, and now I'm feeling healthier already."
That's
Good for you,
awesome.
Roximo.
Excellent, Roximo. Glad you're feeling better. Glad you're doing
Great.
better. And big props to you for stepping outside your comfort zone. Most of us don't. It's difficult. Um, I feel myself getting ready to launch bits of bumper sticker wisdom. The life you dream of is on the other side of fear, and blah blah blah. But that is true, and it's difficult to make those decisions and commitments. So big props to you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're actually getting also such a positive um, result in such a short time too with the shift.
Yep. And keto is not an easy diet to maintain. It requires a lot of monitoring and
Money.
and commitment. Roximo says no sugar, no problem.
Can't believe.
But,
You wouldn't be able to.
but how do you say no to chocolate?
Exactly.
That's so tough. Pat says, "What city are you from, Teach?"
Manchester, but I live in Huddersfield now.
What's it called?
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield?
Yeah, that's where I live now.
Ranch?
Ranch.
Do they have ranch in Huddersfield?
There's one place that I can order
Huddersfield?
food. There's one place that I can order food that does do ranch sauce. I'm excited about it.
Well, that's awesome.
Is it? Oh, I was going to ask you if it's good, but oh, so you have had it. Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Is it different than what you've had here?
Yeah, it's still better here.
And we're eliminating like the packages of it. That's not ranch, in my opinion.
I just like it all the ranch.
Really? The packaged stuff is not edible, in my opinion. In my opinion. UC says federal, and we aim for non-lethal, but the option if needed as last result.
That seems like a wise choice.
Understood. Very similar to the game I play. G17 here. What about you? Let's see. Just trying to
Yeah.
skim at least.
Yeah.
Of course.
Blue Eye Beach Girl, what's going on, my dear? Good to see you here. Hope you and the husband have had a great weekend so far. Beach Girl says, hi, handsome sire, Father Demorian, gorgeous Teej. Enchanted to see you all. Beach Girl, thank you so much. Likewise. Great to have you here. Philip Winkler says, yes, we have a kitchen lab, LOL. That is super cool. I would have to imagine that would be one of the fun parts of the job that not a lot of chefs get to enjoy. Actually having a lab to try out new things. Usually you're stuck in a kitchen trying to work something out during business hours. And that's not ideal. A kitchen lab, man, super, super cool. Randy Warrior says, I get to make a cake this weekend, and I'm excited.
Give me some, please.
Want. What kind of cake, Randy? I'm curious.
White cake. Yellow cake.
I used to make what they called a better than shagging cake. There you go. And yeah, it was quite good. I think I've forgotten how to make it though. It's like a chocolate cake with caramel injected into it.
Ooh.
And a whipped cream frosting. Philip Winkler says, I love all Latin types of cuisine, Indian, Creole, Cajun.
I like Indian food.
That's cool.
I don't think I have had much of any of that.
You ever had curry?
Yes, a little bit.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Bat Anonymous says, wholesale is just as bad. Some contractors are such prima donnas.
I can imagine, yeah. Since I ship steel now, we deal with a lot of contractors and subcontractors, and I pull up in my rig, and it's a fucking 18-wheeler.
Well, can't you just
back in there? I'm like, dude, it's not an off-roader. And in case you haven't noticed, I've got other shipments that are banded with yours, that I can't just go pitching off the side and slaloming backwards with this rig through your equipment, hoping I don't tag something because I've got nobody to direct me. I got to fly blind. No thanks.
When you hear those three words, can't you just?
Well,
you're getting ready to be fed a stupid question.
Well, and they only they come out there and they do their own form of gaslighting that's very popular in the construction fields. That are like, well, if you can't do it, they want to assault your manhood. If you can't pull it off, man, if it's too hard for you, no, man, it's stupid and it's dangerous. You fuck. Don't miss me with that shit. Try again.
Beach Girl says, hi, my beloved Coven family. Philip Winkler says, don't really have a favorite, but I do love Mofongo from Puerto Rico, pendejos.
Yeah, I first heard that term on a skit on Saturday Night Live where one of the guys was doing a parody of Big Papi, and he's from Puerto Rico, and he'd always say that they have Mofongo down there too. So I remember that's where I first heard that term. I wonder what does that consist of? Because I'm curious now what the ingredients are for Mofongo is.
Yeah, tell us more about that, Philip. I'm curious. I get to enjoy authentic Mexican, which I love. Mexican and Italian are my favorite. But there's a lot of, depending on, Mexican food is very geographical, I have found out. And the way they do things in different parts of Mexico is deeply rooted in where that where that dish or where that cuisine came from.
And
It's pretty interesting.
I'm also embarrassed to say that I am part Puerto Rican and I've never had that dish, so now I'm more obligated to figure out what it's made of, because I've never had any.
Daddy Rose, thank you for the gifts. Much appreciated. Shayla,
Hi, Shayla.
she says hi. Randy Warrior says Shane. Daddy Rose, thank you for the hat and mustache. Thank you so much. Roxy Mo says Huddersfield, so pretty, very hilly.
Yeah, I
So
really
pretty,
like
very
it.
hilly.
I like the village that is like not far from my house, so I like all the shops on it. It's really cool.
Whoa.
Julie Bo lives in Huddersfield.
What? No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently
That's
so.
awesome.
That's wild.
You guys are neighbors now.
Whoa, that kind of
whereabouts-
blows my mind a little bit.
Whereabouts in Huddersfield? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but I just want to know if we're like super close.
Is it a town or a city?
I live in Slowett, in Huddersfield.
Is it? Would you describe it as a town or a city?
A town.
Town. Well, probably not too far apart. You have public transit there. Randy Warrior says the boys are all here. Woof woof. Woof. Philip Winkler says I also love fish, anything ocean. I scuba dive too. Holy shit,
Jeez.
that is badass.
Spearfish.
And spearfish, so I eat really good. LOL. Philip, that is amazing. I love seafood.
My dad used to spearfish a lot, but he'd do it without the scoop gear.
I mean, your dad was pretty much who was compared to Chuck Norris. Maybe Chuck was the apprentice. I bet Chuck Norris didn't spearfish, and if he did, he probably had scuba gear.
I haven't heard he's ever speared fish, but I didn't really follow him too closely, but I do know some facts about Chuck Norris because of my dad's career in that field. Like why Chuck Norris has a beard, typically. He has a scar that he's embarrassed about.
Yeah.
On one side of his face because of a failed knife defense technique during a demonstration that happened to catch him on the side.
Face to knife style. How'd you like it?
Yeah, so ever since then he grew a beard to cover it.
UC says MP 443 and G17. G17. I'm on my second one. It's a 5th gen. I like it. I don't see, aside from the press check serrations and the interchangeable grip, that it's much different from the Gen 2. Was it Gen 2 or Gen 1 that I had previously? The interchangeable grips are quite nice because I got big old mitts, but the mechanism for attaching it and locking it into the frame is stupidly overthought, but whatever. But good on you, UC. Excellent. Hope that never has to go down for you, man. Randy Warrior says, well, yeah, it's Victor's birthday, so you'll get some. I have to make something chocolate.
Yay.
Chocolate for the win.
Yeah.
All right.
I love vanilla too, but chocolate is just, it makes brain go stupid. Katie, what's going on? Good to see you here, my dear. She says, hey, sorry I'm late. Teach.
Hey.
Welcome, Katie. Beach Girl says, husband and I are doing well, enjoying the summery weather. Excellent. Katie says, hello, my beautiful covered. Philip Winkler says, they call me Hoodoo Chef. Hoodoo means to conjure, so I conjure up food for the soul.
Oh, awesome. I love that take on that word.
I've got to imagine, unless the asteroid or World War III happens first, that at some point we will make it to Florida. I really
Our
want to see.
Mecca.
I really want to see Florida.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather, except for the storms. The beach, I mean, it's just got everything that I would
Maybe
want.
check out some local bands that are still second gen rebirths of the other bands we used to admire.
For sure,
That'd be
absolutely.
Cool. I'm sure there's some remnants. Gotta be.
And we'll hook up with Philip and cook a boatload of incredible food.
That'd be awesome.
Julie Bow says Millsbridge, Uddersfield, near Golkar.
No idea. I've only just moved there in January, so I'm not familiar with it.
Roximo says lads. Philip says plantains, fried pork belly, roasted pork, then it's fried, then all mashed in a bowl and molded.
So
Interesting.
So if that's one phone road, then maybe okay. So my dad makes something he calls it pasteles, which is mashed plantains, then they're cooked with pieces of pork, olive, potatoes, and spices wrapped in a tin foil, and it's almost like a burrito, but a Puerto Rican style burrito. And you cook it, and then the plantains turn more like a solid, so you carve with the fork and you eat it over rice. Really good, but it sounds like almost the same ingredients of what he's describing there.
A lot of plantains in Mexican food too. Rosie is a huge fan of plantains. Philip says we layer it like the old school way of making enchiladas with the meat stacked between the layers.
God, that sounds awfully similar to what my dad makes. He just called it something different. I don't know if that's because he's from Hawaii and that same dish might share a different slang name, or if it's just a different dish that's got similar ingredients. That's trippy.
Ask him about it.
Yeah.
But it does.
I'm almost like tempted to Google mofongo now to see if I've been eating it for years and didn't know what it was.
If plantains are properly, generally I can take or leave them, but if they're made right,
well, these are green. They're green and they're cooked. You know what I mean? After they're mashed, to make the base for what you're throwing the meat and good stuff into. And you think it'd be
spoken
too
like
sweet
a
or
carnivore.
Well, yeah, you'd think it'd be too sweet or something like that, but it's not. It's really good.
UC says it fits in my hand nicely. Yeah, the nice thing about those full frame G17s is that for us bigger guys, if you're wearing a jacket, they can be they're not easily detected. Got to be careful because we're here on TikTok, but a lot of guys are concerned about printing and things like that. I'm not really. I don't want it to be obvious, but the keyboard quarterbacks. Oh man, you're printing. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it should be obvious, but yeah. Anyway, G17, great platform. I am brand. What is that when you're non-committal to something? Agnostic. Yeah. Brand agnostic. G17 is a great, simple platform, and that's why I use it. A lot of great brands out there, though.
You say a word that triggered a thought. Being agnostic in most things these days is a good thing.
Yeah, at least initially, having a healthy degree of agnosticism.
Well, and even like actively staying that way because of the frickin' back and forth between the factions. Fuck this shit. Yeah, I'm out.
And what they're giving you is carefully manicured and polished and tweaked just so that it aligns with their message. Yeah. Randy Warrior says, I actually prefer white cake, but it's not my birthday.
I like white cake. Oh, Shayla likes funfetti cake, also same.
Funfetti cake?
Yeah, what is that?
Cake, like sprinkles.
It's what?
It's like white. I'm pretty sure it's like white cake with like sprinkles and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Yeah, just join alive.
I was looking at Tage over there yonder.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
right.
why I just said that like that, but well, shit. I guess I'll just roll with it.
So when she was
I mean, why the hell not?
when
Sorry.
you're talking, no, it's cool. When you're talking about sprinkles on a funfetti cake,
Is it like in a bunt thing?
I don't know.
I'm getting a vision of that.
Well, so tell them what you told me about them calling what they call sprinkles in the UK.
Oh, hundreds and thousands.
Really?
Because there's hundreds and thousands of them in the pot.
5 syllables versus 2. I guess that's typical American, right?
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
too lazy
usually-
to say syllables.
No, that's usually the UK, like shorten every word and don't pronounce the
Oh, really?
letters and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Like we don't really pronounce that R, do we?
I just thought it was kind of neat, a neat slang for candy sprinkles.
Hundreds
There's
and
hundreds and thousands.
Yeah.
And you can use
that's
it
cool.
for chocolate, like rainbow, all of them. You just say like hundreds and thousands and which flavor. You know what I mean?
I love British slang too.
Yeah.
Wanker, tosser.
I like.
You confirmed for me that people still say tosser.
Yeah, some people do.
And that's so great to me.
For some
Tosser.
reason, I think it's like I like derogatory words. Like, so when somebody's really trying to get under somebody's skin, I love the term slag. It's got such a
I use
fucking.
that a lot.
It's like a gut punch verbally.
That and sket. I use sket a lot
Slag.
as well.
I'm trying to think of some American equivalents. Jerk off.
Yeah.
It's so demeaning. It's like you are incompetent and ineffectual, and you will only ever be that.
The one I always used to like to use when I lose my shit when someone's just being fucking an ignorant ass, right? I use it in context. Well, that's a great parking job, fucking shit for brains. Love shit for brains.
Shit for
love that
brains is
fuck
great.
is just an insult in America. Like we went somewhere last night and he was like, "Fucking give me some room, then you fuck." And I was like, "That's so good."
Shitbird is another one that I like.
Yeah.
Shitbird. It's like jerk off. You're just an incompetent fool, and that's all you'll ever be. Bat Anonymous says, I got to go and finish setting up my new gaming PC I got yesterday.
Oh, lucky
That
you. Which one is it?
Super cool.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Not so fun to set it up, kind of tedious, but they are fun to build. I built this one, and that was really cool. Very stressful powering it on for the first time. I was like, well, I've never done this before. Hopefully it works. Yeah.
Smoke. You worry if you hit the on switch if that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Or you get shocked.
Or yeah. New hairdo.
Smoking blue hair.
Right? Yeah. Afro.
What color does blue turn when it's electric?
Electric blue. Lightning bolt color. We broke him. All right. So let me take a. Katie says, "Coven," with a bunch of smiley faces. Hi, how you doing? Well, DL recovers here. We'll just keep on this rolling. Julie Bo says, "I live near Crow Lane School, Milnes Bridge." You know what that is,
What?
Paige? She
I
says,
live in Crowlane School, Milnesbridge. No.
she'll look it up when she gets back. Maybe she didn't say hi to you.
Half an hour later, your finger's still glued to
The button. Steele's had a really a inspirational visual, and he can't recover yet. So we're gonna take over for a minute. He's got to take a breather for a minute. Philip Winkler, Mofongo and Pasteles are cousins, if you will. Yeah, cool. No, I just looked up Mofongo on, just for some images, and it's a different shape, but the ingredients seem the same. So I was I almost wonder if I had to turn in my Puerto Rican card to I don't get to claim that heritage anymore since I haven't had Mofongo.
We may have never met if that went really south.
Katie Rivera says, "I'm agnostic." It can be a safe place to be. Sheila says, "It's like rainbow chip." Rainbow chip.
No idea. I thought it was like hundreds and thousands
Okay.
in the cake batter.
Rainbow chip. It's not like chocolate chips, so rainbow chip. What? Is that what that is? Would it be like little? Would it be like little sugary, like chocolate chips, but sugar? You know what I'm trying to talk about? Like, the stuff that melts in your mouth, but it's not
It
chocolate.
is sprinkles on what?
What? Rainbow chip?
Yeah, it's sprinkles in the cake.
Oh, okay.
So I was right. The elf's still
Man.
broken.
All right. So Kate says, hundreds of thousands. Oh my God, bring back my childhood.
Right.
Laugh out loud. I couldn't resist. He was on the brink, and I had to shove him over just one more time. That was mean of me.
Sorry, guys.
If this was a movie, this would be the freaking outtake reel.
Yeah,
Cut! And then just, like Saturday Night Live when people start losing it and they just can't get rid of the giggles. He's got them.
Bat Anonymous, make sure you're insulated. If you're still there. Philip says, I can make a mean fish and chips too. That's amazing. Learned that when I was in Durham back in 2000.
Oh, Durham as in, are you in the UK, Philip? Because I
He's
didn't.
in Tampa.
Oh, so I was going to say, 'cause there's a place in the UK called Durham.
We go down one more. I think we missed one from UC. There you go.
Yeah.
UC says, too much sweet stuff, protein, and salads, healthy and energy for the job.
Yep. Gotta maintain
Like Sergeant
your sharpness.
Sergeant Barnes said, when the machine breaks down, we break down. That was from Platoon. Nobody remembers that movie. Roximo says, mint equals good. Haha, what a funny word.
I always say that, to be honest, but I am from Manchester, so it's kind of in my vocabulary. So I'm like, oh, that's mint. Just,
Oh yeah, that's slang. Mint means good.
Yeah.
Not good. Prime.
like, real good.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's fucking mint.
Yep.
UC says, no swearing here. I refuse to aggressively shout to. UC, good on ya. We're pretty loose here, and I would not characterize these live streams as kid-friendly. But I say, would probably be in the range of not quite R-rated, PG-13. I don't know.
We keep it playful here. Let's just put it that way.
Shayla says, I love donut as an insult.
Yes, absolutely.
Donut?
As well. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Knock it off, you fucking donut. That would just confuse
I love
somebody.
that.
You know, if I went and dropped off some steel at a site and they're building a bridge or something, and some guy cuts me off, what the fuck you going with that, you donut? He'd look at me like, what? And it would be just great to see the look on his face as I drove off.
You can use anything of an insult
In shock.
with absolute in the beginning of it. You can be like, you fucking absolute lawnmower, and it still works.
That's great. I love that too.
You absolute pair of scissors.
Yeah, it works.
What the fuck?
Like, you absolute sandwich. Do you know what I mean? It just sounds like an insult.
Sandwich. Donut, yeah, I mean, because what does a donut do? It sits there. Sits in a box.
Prevents hemorrhoids.
Waiting to be consumed.
Fucking seat donut.
Or even worse, a stale donut, which will never be eaten by anyone.
Aww, poor donut.
Rochelle says, I'm back. Had a phone call with my babe. Yay, okay, back to the line.
Hey,
Welcome
back.
Sheila says, oh, you would hate me. I am a terrible parker.
Oh, what? I mean, I just use it because it's easy. I don't expect anybody to be a pro parker, but I think that most people would like people to be courteous, whatever they're doing on the road, and that seems to be in fucking super short supply these days. You couldn't torture somebody to be fucking courteous on the road. Fuck, you have to threaten them, like, and not just like with an idle one. I mean, you have to frickin' put the fear of God in to get them to like let you merge, show you some courtesy. Here, go ahead, go first. It's impossible these days.
Randy Warrior says, you broke DL. Good job. It's that colorful imagination of mine. Shayla says, did you try unplugging him and plugging him back
We're
in?
not putting in there any electrical.
Right.
Pat Anonymous is still here.
Run the
I was
defrag
right.
program.
When he said Durham, I knew it was UK.
Philip says, I was in the UK. Yes, I was in the Gypsy Chefs Association.
Oh.
Traveled all over the UK and Ireland.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so
Greece,
Philip,
Spain, France, and Italy
Mhm.
also.
Philip is definitely, when he says he's a chef, I mean he's operating at the upper echelons of his craft.
Yeah. That's awesome.
UC says, so do you guys promote, advertise, etc.? We don't do
Kinda.
a whole lot of self-promotion here.
We share. Let's just say
Yeah.
we share what we do. That's about it. We don't push or advertise very much. We just, hey, check it out if you like it. You like it? No? Come back for next round of stuff we put out.
Yeah.
And hang out in the meantime.
We're in a band. We have music. We're relatively new on the scene, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. But this project has been in the oven for close to 20 years now. We have music. Some of it's out there. We have a lot more to come, probably on the order of, when the smoke clears, somewhere between 16 to 20 songs. I would say in excess of 20. And it's out there and people can check it out, but we don't push it or promote it much in the live stream. Katie says, you call someone a plum or a wally?
That's cool. A plum or a wally. I like it.
In the States, a plum is a almost a term of endearment.
Oh yeah, it
A
is.
plum or a peach.
Yeah. If you
We're not going back to peaches. Move on.
Yes.
Too late.
Beatrill says, I was just talking to my husband about Platoon because I am such a big Willem Dafoe fan.
Very great actor. I like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe is awesome.
Great Hobgoblin. Or Green Goblin. Which one was he? Anyway,
Green Goblin.
One of the goblins. He was a great one.
So I actually, this was just last night, I posted on my Facebook that there are only two actors, in my opinion, that should be considered for the role of Freddy Krueger in the next film, and that's Willem Dafoe or Matt Bacon.
I think you were saying, we were talking about it a live sometime last year about how Willem Dafoe would make a great Joker.
Yeah, that was going around the internet.
Yeah.
And I mean, that, in my opinion, that would be a perfect casting.
Yeah, he's great. He doesn't even have to put the makeup on. You got
No.
the Joker face right
Yeah.
there already.
Yeah.
Built in.
I think he would outshine Jack Nicholson. I dare say
Rival Ledger, maybe.
Heath Ledger. Maybe it would be two apples and oranges between him and Ledger.
I could see him being a very sinister version of the Joker.
For sure.
Very
Yeah.
seething, very wide-eyed, toothy, you know.
Very intimidating.
Yeah, without a lot of flair, just a very seething, drilling persona that just puts fear of God in just by mere presence alone, right? Be great.
Proximo says, you melt. Haha, that's a funny
Oh
one
yeah,
too.
it's a good one. You fucking
Like a patty melt?
melt. Whatever, just you fucking melt.
You're dripping all over the place, you fucking melt.
Katie, thank you for sharing the live. Mama Christie in the house.
Hey,
Mama
hi.
Christie, how you doing, my dear?
Good to see
She
you.
says heidi ho.
Hope you're feeling well.
Hello, Mama Christie. Hope you're feeling better. I know you were sick last weekend. Katie says, love your arm gloves, Teach.
Preach.
UC says, that's pretty fair. Got to start somewhere and progress at your own pace. We're trying. It's really challenging. And because we have, I think, long since grown out of the things that usually make being in a band fun, you know, partying all the time and all of that, we don't do that. And so mostly all that's left is the business side. And it's difficult. You need a tactician's mind. You need money. You need people. You need resources. You need time. And you need to be able to identify and fund all of the right moves.
And the ability
it's
to
tough.
maintain a responsible life in the meantime.
Yeah. Yep. Philip Winkler having a good time in the chat. Shayla says, love me some Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome actor. I loved him as Sergeant Elias in Platoon. Feeling good, good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Bat Anonymous says, would much better than Jared Leto.
Mm.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, no question. I'm not too big of a Jared Leto fan.
He's a
Not-
talent.
I'm not going to publicly shit on anyone, but I'll just say Willem Dafoe as a Joker would be, in my opinion, Heath Ledger was incredible. He made what I thought, sorry guys, a mediocre movie, one of the finest pieces of cinema I've ever seen, just because of him. I mean, if you've seen the movie, obviously, you know, his performance is legendary in that film for a reason. But I think Defoe would be the Joker to end all Jokers.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Mama Christie says, still sick, unfortunately. It's fungal pneumonia.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Mama Christie, are you feeling any better? Do you feel like it's starting to go away?
Hopefully I get some meds
I
that
hope.
can help too.
Yeah. Beach Girl says, Willem would make an excellent Joker.
Yeah.
Absolutely, no question. And a great Freddy Krueger. And I dare say, a better Freddy Krueger than Robert Englund.
No.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I think Robert Englund was, if you're a Fred head, you probably think, like most of us do, that the first movie and the third
Are the best ones.
are the best
By
ones.
far.
So, you know, when you've got great people and great writers, a good cast, etc., you can really stretch your wings. And, you know, that first movie proves it. So the other movies not being so great, I can't say that, I can't place the blame for that entirely on him. But I think Willem Dafoe would be a fan, or Matt Bacon would be a great Freddy. Sherry Taylor says, hi, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back, Sherry. Did I say Shirley? Sorry about that. We were on hiatus for a short time, but we are back now, regularly live streaming every Sunday, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard. UC says, I'll be sure to stick around when I can. UC, that is awesome, my friend. You are a class act. Thank you so much. Bat Anonymous says, no one better than Ledger as Joker. No one so far. If they put together a great movie with great actors and writing and the whole bit, I think Willem Dafoe would carve his name into the annals of Jokerdom.
However, what the fuck is his name? I always
Who?
get it wrong. The one who played
River
Joker.
Phoenix. Now,
Heath Ledger?
No.
Jack Nicholson?
No, in the Joker movie. Have you watched it?
It was Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
He gave Heath Ledger over for his money, I think.
Yeah, as far as acting
Yeah.
strength, oh man, you felt it when he's doing
Yeah.
that thing with his forcing himself to smile.
Yeah.
And then tears are rolling down his face as he's trying to force that. I was like, wow, that's a powerful scene.
For sure. I didn't mention him because I think, not to use the apples oranges analogy again, it was a much different kind of movie.
Different character altogether.
Yeah.
But still great.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, stellar.
Yeah.
Stellar, without flaw. His performance was a masterpiece. That's for some of us who have made a few trips around the sun, that can be a hard movie to watch.
Yeah. It was for me. They got struggle down to the realistic T on that movie when it comes to struggling with the demons that many people do.
Yep. Kashi with Arcane Expression says, I loved Heath Ledger. He was amazing as the Joker. Absolutely
No
agreed.
argument here.
Mama Christie says, no, it won't go away until the mold spore I inhale is surgically removed biopsy on the 29th.
Shit.
Son of a bitch. Mama Christie, you are absolutely a warrior. The challenges that you've endured over the last few years, I think would break
Most people.
most
Yeah.
people, I dare say, would probably break me. And you're just one of those rare, resilient souls that you survive and you survive well. Better than I think I would have. Actually, I'm certain. Beach Girl says, hubby and I were talking about him because we're watching John Wick. He was great in that movie too. Defoe.
Thinking that's what she means.
Katie says, sorry, I won't say that as it keeps getting deleted. A common insult in the UK.
There's a lot of common insults in the UK. I don't know.
Beach Girl says, Caesar Romeo paved the way for the Mad Jokers. Yeah, from the original Batman series from the 1960s.
You could say Julie Newmar paved the way for all the cat women back from the original days.
Katie says, silly sausage is another one, but I mix it with plum and call you a plumsage. Rochelle says, Mama Christie for President 2024.
Got my vote.
Brandy, welcome to the live stream.
Better than the other two frickin' choices we got.
Yeah.
Been hovering around there the whole deal.
Yeah.
Been here before, huh?
Yeah.
UC says, sorry, did you say you have music platform? Yes, you can check out our music on all streaming platforms. That's Deezer, Amazon, Apple, Spotify. Just search I Bleed Mercury.
That track's called Resist if you want to look it up that way as well.
And we have another song on our YouTube channel, Deathly Pale, number 9. Mama Christie says, looking stunning, Teach. UC says, thank you, sir. I'll be sure to check it out. UC, actually, thank you. Thank you for taking the time, my friend. Hope you enjoy it.
For sure.
Katie says, how long are you over there, Teach?
2 weeks. 2 whole weeks.
Yep. Which could translate to 2 more lives with
Yeah,
you guys.
That's why I was saying she should be in here for the next 2. Son of a 2-bit hooker. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he would be
Great.
absolutely great.
So, don't even entertain. It's all done.
UC says, I'm always looking for new music, although I'm more into 2000s new metal.
Hey, you might like our vibe then. Static X was one of his main influences. The drums I try and play come from a lot of so Johnny Tempesta's a good drummer. He's Rob Zombie's drummer that puts a lot of oomph into his playing, but it's not it's very simplistic in its execution, but still solid. Even though he's a much better drummer than just doing the basics, but he does them so well. So it's all about application. So if you like that type of groove, come check us out.
Yeah, I pull a lot of inspiration from, for, I believe Mercury anyway, from Static X and another band called Circle of Dust. But it was a great time for music, for sure. This month, actually, Static X and Seven Dust will be here in Salt Lake.
Well, when?
I'll look it up. What did you think of what I just showed you, the Joker there, Willem
I thought that
Dafoe?
was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's got the caricature, just the character in his face just freaking built into his persona. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a good actor like great actor that he is, it'd be very easy to exude that and push it out, out from the screen.
Looks like the 28th.
28th of April.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Playing with Seven Dust, another killer band.
Dang. Holy moly. A lot of good bands coming through here lately. Lamb of God's coming through here too around that time.
Really? Katie says, "Aw, Tej and Padre are cute."
She is cute.
Randy Warrior says, "Tej and I are going to do a makeup switch while she's here."
Yeah,
fun.
we are.
UC says, "I recall Static X."
Great band.
That is kind of a big part of our vibe. Industrial metal, cyber metal.
Yeah. What is a makeup switch?
So I'm gonna do Randy's makeup like mine. She's gonna do mine.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Beach Girl says, "I think we went straight from winter to summer here. It's 85 degrees today."
Yeah, we kind of had the same transformation, not as dramatic, but it went from being 30 in the mornings to 80 degrees in mid-afternoon. I mean, that's a 50-degree shift in 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's nuts.
And this past winter was not nearly as bad as the previous winter. It still sucked, but it wasn't as bad as last winter. Last winter was terrible. Katie says, "When I played your music to friends, they always say they can hear Static X and Rammstein."
Oh, cool. That's a good compliment.
Yeah. Another killer band, Rammstein. Shayla says, "I need a nap before I head out to a friend's celebration of life. Love all of you's foods." Shayla beautifully said, "I hope you enjoy the celebration of life. That's rough.
Yeah.
There's people we both know who we celebrate every day and we'll never forget."
Yeah.
UC says, "I heard them when I was in training. They definitely upped my game."
Hey, they can definitely put some spring in your step. They've got some very motivating sounding riffs.
We would drive around for hours just blasting Static X.
Yep. Yep.
Or you would drive.
Very talented vocalist.
Yep.
Guitarist, songwriter.
Totally underrated vocalist. He just, not only was he naturally gifted with a great set of pipes, he knew what to do with it.
Yeah, he's very compositionally, vocally gifted.
Could do a broad range of vocal styles. You
And
get 3 or 4 different vocal styles in one song.
and very all masterfully applied, not just throwing the kitchen sink out, just look what I can do. It was very meaningfully and soulfully applied.
Yep. Philip Winkler says, "Much love to you all. Thank you for sharing your music and your time. You all rock. Stay safe." Philip, thank you so much, my friend. Truly appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for stopping in, man.
Yeah.
Randy Warrior says, "I got to build a stroller." Maybe you can help her with that, Tej.
Maybe.
Decorate it. Tejify it.
Yeah.
The sprinkles.
Hundreds of thousands. Randy Warrior said, "Oh, I already. Why is it I always do that? What the hell is wrong with me?" UC says, And there is my cue to leave. Duty calls and the devil awaits. Enjoy your day, sirs and ma'am. UC, thank you so much, my friend. Truly appreciate that, and please stay safe.
Yeah, be safe, man.
Yeah. Randy Warrior says, I'm procrastinating. So she bought one, I'm guessing. It's in the box. She has to put it together.
What was what somebody said? There's always somebody in the relationship that will do the dishes, and, oh no, do the dishes, and there's always the other person that will lets him soak. It's like they're letting him soak because they know that you'll get irritated and do the dishes. So, Randy, are you procrastinating building something because somebody else might do it,
Maybe.
or is it just you dreading it? Because honestly, and I'm not saying that's what she's doing. That just reminded me of that routine I just watched recently. I thought it was pretty funny because that happens a lot in work, in relationships, in life. Yeah, you know, you have somebody that knows somebody else will pick up the slack if they just drag their feet long enough.
I'm blessed with a pretty good dynamic in that way, because Rosie, I don't think has a lazy bone in her body. Um, I'm guilty of that more than she is. However, when it comes to building things, that's always my responsibility. She'll buy it or it gets broke and I have to fix it and put it together, which is fine. I consider it an honor, a very small price of admission to have an amazing woman in my life that I probably don't deserve. Randy Warrior says, Teachify their stroller, they'd be the coolest boys in the world.
Let's do it.
More like, because
Someone else says, I see it. She's covering for the soaker.
Yeah,
Got it.
Roxy Mo says, Teachify me for real.
I will.
I need colored contacts, fangs, and darker hair. OMG, can't forget the studded gloves. And money. Kelly Lee, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the I Bleed Mercury live stream.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
And we had someone else join us, Kyukyo. I'm not recalling entirely the name, but welcome. While I screw up your name. Roxy Mo, thank you for the likes.
Absolutely.
Anonymous says, yes, I end up picking up the slack as someone else likes to drag their feet.
Yeah, it happens. It's inevitable sometimes. One of the sad human factors in life is that there are certain people out there that will read the room and know who they can exploit to their detriment while utilizing the least amount of effort to do what they're supposed to be doing so they can get covered by other people.
Roxy Mo says, if you ain't chatting, get tapping. Randy says, it's the will you please do it, and then I end up doing it 3 weeks later.
Oh, got it.
Charlotte, thank you for the likes.
That can be frustrating too, that's for sure.
Sheila, thank you for the likes. And I'll be right back.
No problem. Oh boy. Internet is crazy this week. I will not lie. Uh-oh, what is that? Cancel. Oops. So let's see. Randy Ware says, I'm a widow bidder today. Well, no one's here saying that you can't be. And if you feel that you've got to be that way, then everybody has their reasons. No one's faulting you. Roxy says, he's gone, quick sabotage. Roxy was trying to get me to reprogram the live stream while you were gone. Naughty, naughty.
Beachroll says, dinner consists of baked barbecue chicken, fried cabbage, au gratin potatoes, and homemade biscuits. We'll be right over.
Baked barbecue chicken sounds good.
Yeah. Katie says, I'm making a ham salad with coleslaw and potato salad. Yum. Potato salad, I don't understand. I mean, it's the easiest damn thing in the world to make. It's the easiest thing in the world to make well, really well. And it's the one thing that's most difficult to get made well. It's consistently screwed up by whoever makes it, particularly if you get it in a supermarket. Don't know what's up with that, but that seems to be how it is.
So what is ham salad then? I've had chicken salad, I've had potato salad, I've had macaroni salad, but I've never had ham salad.
My guess would be
Is it kind of just the same mishmash, but just with ham in it?
like chicken salad, I would guess.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Randy says, Mom does my honey-do list sometimes because she rocks.
Randy does have a cool mom.
Roximo says, some call it making trouble, I call it having fun. How did y'all find your styles?
Mine was from being a partially colorblind kid in junior high school, get fed up with trying to match. So that's my origin story.
I love the color blue. It's my favorite color. It inspires me. Gets me high. Mama, what?
I said, whoa, that's all it takes, man. Where's my color at?
Mama Christie says, well, I'm making steak bites with twice baked jalapeno cheddar potatoes.
Man, what in the
Good
world?
Lord.
All these twice sauced, triple flipped, awesome food make me freaking hungry.
That sounds
Killing me.
so good.
Quadruple sauteed. What the fuck?
You're getting all pissed off.
Well, I mean,
what the fuck?
it's just I don't ever. I guess so. I'm a widow bitter today too. No, it's because I never have time to eat anything but just the freaking fast food. Chuck at you. Here's your shit. Where's your credit card? And you eat it. And it's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against fast food. Sometimes it's really great when you're really hungry, but there comes a time where you long for these specially made meals that you just can only make at home with these special ingredients. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Your mouth just waters for them, and then I was just having one of those moments. I never have the time to make anything like that. I'd love to, even like with Mr. Winkler, old Phil that visited us. I would kill to watch him and learn from him cook, and be able to do it if I had the time to do it. Because I think I'd love to cook. Just don't ever have time.
I'm really blessed that way.
I can cook a few
Spoiled.
things, and I'd love to cook what I do cook, but I like to cook more. Sorry.
Bat Anonymous says, I'm guessing like chicken salad. Meat paste.
Right. It all seems like whenever you have something salad, it's always mayonnaise, some chopped up celery, carrot, and then the ingredient: macaroni salad, potato salad, ham salad, chicken salad. It's all goop, flex, meat, stir, and that's it. Throw it in your face.
Yeah. There's this trend of making cakes that look like random objects, like realistic, like incredibly realistic. You would think it was that thing, but it's a cake. I think it would be fun to make what looks like a cake, but it's made with meat paste. So somebody thinks they're taking a bite of chocolate cake, but it's meat paste. So you completely destroy their expectations.
You just want to see the look on their face, huh?
Yes. Roximo says, this heart is my favorite color, feels very special to me.
Oh.
So like baby blue?
Cool looking. It's also could read like turquoise or something.
Roximo says, not sure what kind of blue it is. Looks like baby blue to me. Or teal?
Yeah,
teal, yeah.
Mama Christie says, gotta feed the family while I can. Mama Christie, you are amazing. Your family is blessed to have you. And we're blessed to have you. Mama Christie says, I'll send you some, Padre.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Randy reminds me of an old episode of MASH. Amazing TV show. Amazing. Great acting, great writing.
Horrible music for the theme song. Oh, but good show though, I guess.
Incredible show. I mean, they could go from comedy to tragedy. Just an amazing show. But in one episode, Hawkeye was talking about a rib joint, barbecue joint back home. And he was getting more and more obsessed with it. And finally was able, through some connections, to order a rack of ribs. The place was Adam's Ribs. And have them sent,
popular with the ladies.
Have them sent to Korea so he could enjoy it. He finally gets them delivered. He's in the mess hall by himself. He's got the ribs, and 2 officers come and drag him off to surgery before he gets a chance to. Randy Warrior says you are welcome to come to dinner anytime, Father D, as long as Tej is okay with that.
I think go for it.
That would be.
Do it.
She's a great cook, so I
She is.
would not.
Turn it down.
No, I'd be stupid too.
Roxy Mo says, I miss cooking, but my love of vampires definitely crosses with Frankenstein as I love the sciences.
Oh, yeah.
Science of food, color theory.
Huh.
Bat Anonymous says, liver pate. Liver paste.
So, mashed organ is not on my top list to try, but if Bat Anonymous likes it, I might have to give it a whirl, or unless he's being facetious. But I mean, you see the old commercials back in the day, and they're promoting some kind of Swanson's TV dinner or some bullshit, right? And they shove some home cooked meal in front of them, and kids all liver again. It's always liver, and then they screw up their face, ew. And then liver pate is, I don't know if it's a more refined dish than just plain old cooked liver, but I know it has a lot of iron in it. I don't know if it's good for you, but I'm sure it probably tastes of the iron it contains.
Yeah, if you bite into a raw liver, if you can handle the taste, you won't hunger for blood for a month. Not that you do much anyway, you freaking half-breed. But
yep. Got it under control.
Freaking half-breed. Roxy Mo says, I just love learning how the world works. Careful, Roxy Mo. Knowledge is the beginning of sorrow.
That's true. Ignorance is bliss. Randy Moore says, cake or fake? Eli loves those
Me
videos.
too. I've seen a Netflix show about it as well, and I started watching that of it.
So DL's version would be cake or paste.
Gotcha, fucker. You thought you were eating cake, but it's meat paste. And while many people, if not most, can say that they enjoy some kind of meat, pork, fish, chicken, whatever, it's such a shock to a person's expectations that they're getting ready to eat a bite of cake that I think it would be disgusting.
Well, okay, so it's not like you ever want to eat like meat. I'm speaking as only one carnivore. This is one carnivore's experience. Meat, to eat it, the whole point why we have incisors is because you want to have that sensation of tearing it. That's what makes eating meat pleasurable. You chew it. Having like meat the consistency of oatmeal, where it's a slurry that you just slide down your gut.
Meal.
Not appealing.
Meat cake.
And not at all, right? So yeah, no. If you're pureeing your foods, your poultry, your beef, it's probably going to come back up pretty quick.
So you're not a fan of meatloaf?
Meatloaf still has solid to it. You know, like a hamburger patty, still tear it. It's cohesive still. It doesn't slide. Okay, it doesn't
Or
slide.
squish?
Yeah, or scurry.
Beach Girl says MASH was my dad's favorite show. I sure miss my pops. Yeah, I think it was a fantastic show. Beach Girl says meatloaf is like a meat cake.
That's the closest thing you get.
Jessica, welcome to the live stream. Sheila says my dad used to make me eat liver and onion when I was a kid. He used to spit it out and hide it.
I guess, but I was saying, no, God, no, I despise liver.
Right.
So his pate, that was the. I like I said, I was hoping he was being facetious, but I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum here. Some people, I mean, I think our sensory organs are so like okay, you have green eyes, right?
Mhm.
I got brown.
Well, Hazel, not green.
Well, but they're different than my eye color. Is my point, and she's got blue, right? I think
Hazelish.
I think in same fashion, you have a certain array of taste buds that pick up a certain amount of tastes. I have a different one than yours. She has a third different one. So I'm sure that onion is not as strong flavor to me as it is to you, which is why you don't like it. I don't like go out and try and go get a onion candy bar, but I don't recoil if there's onion in my dish. You would. And in like fashion, she can't stand tomato sauces. I don't mind them. You don't mind tomato sauce, but she'd eat onions. See what I'm saying? See, my point is, the same different color of eye color, I'm sure there's different taste bud arrays. So I don't want to like say, ew, liver pate when someone might like it, because it just tastes different to them than it does to me. We make the mistake of always projecting our taste bud preferences to other people. Ew, how can you like that? Ew, how can you like? All right, and I'm guilty of it too. But at least I don't know. I try and refrain from the obvious, like liquid meat shake. God, this is sounding really bad. Let's change subject quick. Hurry.
I would not
Bill?
merely recoil. I would be feeling recoil.
Because
Because I'd start blasting.
yeah, right. Oh man, I'm stepping in it. Save me.
Even the
Life preserver.
aroma of it is vile to me. Roximo says, "Are there Scotch eggs in America? LOL. There are funny ones.
Oh,
Funny ones."
did you tell me something about Scotch eggs?
Maybe. Oh, I may have done a while ago. They're all right.
Oh. So as far as breakfast stuff, that if you haven't had, you have to try. If you haven't had, you have to try. Is Portuguese sausage. That stuff is great. Love it. Yeah, it's great stuff. And they in McDonald's in Hawaii they have it actually as a side rather than the regular sausage, or at least they used to when last time I was there. It's great stuff.
Maybe have to put a pin in that. Rosie's back in town and my iron count is low. Charlotte says, Tej is looking really pretty today.
Thank you.
Proximo says, bacon milkshake.
Just that pink Pepto-Bismol frickin' slurry with cow milk and bacon puree.
Oh,
That'd be another one that would violently destroy a person's expectation.
If you tell them it's a strawberry milkshake and it ain't, and you let it sit too long, it's got that bacon fat congealing on the top. You gotta glug. Fuck that.
Things have taken a turn for the weird in the live stream today. Mama Christie says our palates are all individual, just like our DNA. Randy Warrior says feta is delicious. There, I changed the
Yes,
subject.
it is.
The crumbly,
I
the
love
crumbly
that.
cheese.
Yeah.
Isn't it a goat cheese?
I don't know. I know it's Greek though.
I think it's a goat cheese. I could be wrong, but I hear it's really good.
Charlotte says you're welcome, Teach. Persia Red Grape says Geneva, Switzerland. Welcome, Persia. Pleasure to have you here on the live stream today.
That's cool. Haven't
Roxy,
heard from Switzerland in a long time.
yeah. Proximo says, on my new diet, I'm eating so much feta.
Is cheese part of the keto? Is it okay because it's protein then? I thought, right?
I would think
Dairy?
so, yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just meat or just non-carb.
Randy says, normally it's sheep's milk.
Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds nice.
Ray wrote, welcome to the live stream.
that put you off it? Yo, it's great. Sheep's milk. Ooh.
Beach Girl says, I love feta and blue cheese. What about gorgonzola? There is a sheep's milk Italian cheese called pecorino, which is pretty amazing.
I like a Danish cheese called Havarti. It's delicious. Very creamy.
Randy says, the fact you've never had lamb or feta, you're going to the Greek festival.
Oh, that's right. September, right? Yeah.
Mama Christie says, yes, feta is goat or sheep's milk. Charlotte, thank you for the likes.
Oh, it is. Yeah, 3 minutes too. May as well start saying our goodbyes.
Yep. All right, my friends, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live stream. UC, if you're still out there, Philip Winkler, pleasure to meet you guys. Glad you can make it into the live stream. Mama Christie, Randy Warrior, Beach Girl, Onyx Raven, Siggy, Katie, Randy, love all you guys. Thank you so much for the kind words, the support. Another fantastic live stream. Roxy Mo, thank you so much, my friend. I hope you have a lovely week, and we will see you all next time.
See you tomorrow, Randall.
Bye.
All right, YouTube, that just about does it for us. You all have a good weekend.